Alright, there you guys, we're back at Yogi Instinct. And it's been a long time. I'm really sorry I couldn't upload. I wasn't very well. I did communicate to all of you, but it has been a break in a long time that I haven't opened the box in yet. And being the perfect timing, I got this boy. Look at the size of the box, and I got a new setup for you all to have a look. We got the grass, we got the lighting, so that it looks a little more, good in front of the eyes. And we're gonna make sure that this unboxing keep coming on for you. So with this lot, as you can see, it was already opened by customs and probably checked, and yet they didn't charge me anything. It just got for free. So without further ado, let's quickly dig into the unboxing of this big huge lot. Alright, so I put everything away and I've arranged the lights in a way that it looks even more awesome on the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and review everything. First, let's have a look. We've got a Legend Spriggan. Finally, we have another Legend Spriggan. I probably sold all of my Legend Spriggans before, and this one is actually a 4-star Spriggan. So I'm probably not gonna sell this one, and I'm gonna keep it in my collection because 4 stars are really rare. So this one you already know about, but let's go ahead about other Beyblades that we got. So the next one we got is Excalius, and this red Excalius is a little bit different, I believe, than the stock version because it's got a golden disc and a red fusion driver. So as you can see, this has Excalius layer 7. Oh my god, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Let me just quickly check the stars, because whenever we get the gold painted disc, they're never actually 4 stars, and as I told you, it's a 1 star only. But yet again, it's a gold disc. They wouldn't put everything in for you, right? If they're painting it gold, it wouldn't be a 4-star disc, but it'd be great to see one. Anyways, this Excalius looks pretty dope. It's gonna add up in my collection. I've been wanting it a perfect mint from such a long time, and finally I do have it, and it looks pretty awesome too. Alright, so let's go move on to the next one. Alright, so let's go on for the next one, and what do we have? Oh, we've got our Nightmare Longinus. Something feels a little weird. Oh my god, okay. This seems to be broken. Wow, well, at the moment I can see, this wasn't quite expected, to be honest. Like when a lot comes in, it's not supposed to be all breaking and all that, but look at this guy. It looks all fine, but when I touched it, I found like something was weird. Something was shaky, and Nightmare isn't ever shaky, and it looks still fine, from the top, but from the bottom, well, we have this broken notch in here, and it's like completely falling off. I don't know where to go. Where to go? Oh, there you go. See that? That is completely broken, so I guess the driver can still be used, but I'll probably give this away to someone who might not need, might not need it and might be able to fix it. They probably can't use it in the tournaments, but they can still have fun with this. Alright, this one, I quite like this one. I do already have it, Beast Behemoth Heavy Hold, and honestly, this guy, I think, painted it silver instead of remaining it purple. He covered it with silver paint, and the way he painted it out, like, that's just a tremendous job. And this one's a 4-star as well, so it looks pretty nice, the silver on top of the purple, it's quite dope matches, looks awesome, honestly, the way he's detailed it. Anyways, next up we have Christ Satan, or basically Saturn, or Kinetic Saturn, whatever you want to call it. And it's got the loop driver, so I think I already have one of these, so it's probably just gonna sit in my collection, and I'll probably sell it off. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. Selling is just taking a toll on me right now. Oh, this is a 4-star as well. Well, probably I won't sell it off then. I'll just keep it, because 4-star disc is very rare, and selling this off doesn't really make sense now.
And the way I'm gonna put an update about my selling, and I'll tell you more about that later. Alright, well, do we have Death Scyther? Death Scyther, it comes with the oval disc, which is probably 1 star, but it's got the XL driver on there, and it looks really, really dope, to be honest. Right? Oh, perfect. It's a very limited first gen that can counter Lost Longinus. And 2 of these extra drivers. The first one I think is Blow. I think so. It looks like Blow. Yeah, I think it's Blow, or I'm not sure. It might be Axel. It looks like Axel. Anyways, next one I definitely know. This is definitely Quake, and it's like a foot, which you get in your Spriggan Requiem Zeta driver as well. I don't know how it can keep up to the attack that way it keeps it up. Anyways, moving on to the next one, we have another spare part, and probably this is the best one. It's like a clear, completely clear, vortex frame, and honestly, if someone asks me for it, I'll probably sell it off because it's just a spare part. Anyways, and we have this 4 cross. That is a good part altogether, because 4 cross is like getting on Hell Salamander. And then we have these for selling. I probably had bought these for selling, and I wanted to make sure that everyone has a wall frame. And I mean, look at the color, the purple. Doesn't it just mix perfectly? It's a perfect shiny wall frame. The black one I didn't really like that much, because purple is much more my color favorite, and ask Showbit, he would tell you any day. And I had bought this for selling, but due to no response, I'll probably keep this for tournament prizes, because this is really rare. You can only get this with the GD booster set, or with Spriggan, Chosy Spriggan. Otherwise the wall frame isn't even available. Apart from that, we do have Dimension Dash. Never used, never spun, completely out of the packet. And this one's also was for sale, but people aren't really showing response, and this warns out really quickly. It's got the movement thing on, like you can move it, increase the height and all that, and it's dash driver on top of everything. But I don't know why people don't want it. It's a very good part. It's like a must-have, and you should have like 2 or 3 of these at least. And that's how you can work things, because when one warns out, you probably are like useless attack tip. That's all you get. You won't really get the balance thing. And we do have Octa drivers, and definitely I'm gonna keep them for the prize now in the tournaments, because these parts are like super rare and expensive. So it's better to just put them as prizes. So it's better keeping them as prize. And you can see the small little tip on the top, like a very tiny little tip. That's all it is. I mean, once it rubs off the stadium, it's just completely becomes a lad driver, and you get even more stamina without actually having that small little tip. So it's a great driver to have, but with a small tip you get more stamina, and without it you just get lad, like perfect lad. And I've seen that in action when Addy Austin uses it. It just becomes a beast. And I have these small MFB tools. I don't know, I'll sell them like for 10-20 rupees if anyone wants them, that is. I like more than that, or 10-20 rupees must. Anyways, I like a couple of these now, and if anyone wants them for 10 rupees, I'll just probably throw them away. Like small ones for 10 and bigger ones for 20 or 25 or whatever. And here we have the MFB starting up now, and we have Gravity Perseus, which I don't know what track is, probably 105 or whatever. I think it's AD, I'm not sure. It looks like ARM AD, and that's RS, I think, Rubber Sharp. But it looks really dope. I mean, the pink color really suits it, and it matches the tip. If you can see the pink on the tip and the pink on the top, it's like a tip top, and it oh, that just makes sense. That's just stupid. Right, anyways, looks perfect, right? I mean, it should be perfect. I've seen this Bay in action. It's a great attack type. And there we have Poison Serpent? No, Cancer Serpent? I think Cancer Serpent. And it's got the Poison Serpent Phase Bolt. And I had, this is 230, but honestly, my 230 seems smaller than everyone else's 230. I don't know why, just my eyes or what. This 230 looks really, really, small for some reason. I don't know. And then there it is, the SD driver, or the tip, I guess. Looks really stupid, Beyblade, to be honest. I don't know why it's so competitive. And there we have it, the picture I showcased in one of the WhatsApp groups. This is that Beyblade. This is Blue Wing Big Bang Pegasus Beyblade Limited Edition. So basically this is a Big Bang Pegasus, but just the fact that it's all blue. It's been painted. A little bit of the paint is chipping off, like somebody might have used it or what, but most of it is still there, and it's blue, so it looks really funky colored blue, as everything is just blue. Like, look at it, the PC frame, and the inside frame, and the face bolt. Oh my god, the face bolt is like perfect fit, isn't it? Yeah, it looks awesome. Anyways, next one, we have another Libra, and I just showed this to one of my friends Blader ZX, and he's like, what have you done? Where's the outer part of that face bolt? I don't know why, it just came like that. Anyways, so it's got the TR145, I think that's what it's called, the roller stick and the roller tip kind of thing. Looks kind of okay and perfect, but it's just missing the face bolt on the top. And this is kind of banned in limited format. There's a small like hair on there. Okay, this is banned in limited format because of it being too heavy than the regular ones, so it's a pretty competitive one. Next up, something that BBG kind of got fond of, we have Scythe Kronos. I think that's what the name is, Scythe Kronos. And the thing is, this thing moves, and I really like it. I mean, it's just not that it's like a 4D bay. I think it's 4D bay, I'm not sure. It's fully circular, and the two plastic pieces, they go on top of each other and they move. It's like perfect, dude. And it's got that weird looking tip, like, look at it, right? Looks really weird. So I got this tip from another guy, the Vyanj, on on IBA, and I mean, the rest of the thing is all mine, so it looks perfectly complete now. Alright, next up we have, and there you go, the favorite one off the slot. I mean, I like this personally the most. People don't like it because it's not very competitive, and it's called the Scrape King, but I just love it because of the color. Like, look at that purple color and that flat tip. It's just perfectly looking. I mean, it might not be very competitive, but the way it's been designed, Omega Dragonis or Alpha Dragonis, I'm not sure. I think it's an Alpha Dragonis, but it just looks perfect. There's a little dragon sitting on there, which looks like a perfect dragon. So, I really like it. And this is here a Thermal. I think that's Thermal Lacerda. And don't be confused with the Phantom Orion phase bolt. I don't have any other phase bolt, so I don't think in the lot we had anything else. It came like that, and it's got a different tip on it. It's got a track that I don't know what that track is, but it's like really funny. It moves like here and there, so I really like it. And here's a one I've been wanting a really long time, Varieris. Yeah, that Beyblade, when I first saw with the Bay Expert Hamza, I was like, what this Beyblade is. All the parts go inside on impact, and you left with 3 metal pieces falling after. I really wanted this Beyblade, but I just didn't have any time. And then I saw this lot and I got it back, and it's like the Zeta driver in here, So you get the three mode like defense, attack, and fusion balance mode. So it's like having Dronzer F or Spriggan Requiem all in one. I think it's a really good bay to have. And then there we have this guy. It's Ray Gill, but just the completely transparent version. And I don't know if the tip is the one that it's supposed to fit here. I don't think it comes with a ball tip, but it looks perfect. Like, look, the light coming through, it's that transparent. It looks awesome, to be honest. All the sides, it's a little bit chipped off, but it looks perfect, doesn't it? There's stickers inside there. And what do we have next? We have Winged Pegasus. Yeah, Winged Pegasus with a metal phase bolt and the sticker on top of Pegasus Storm or Storm Pegasus. And this has like very minor scratches, like not even one or two on there, I guess. And the tip is just so mint. Like, there's no way I'm using this ever. It's gonna stay in my collection, stay put, because of it being perfectly mint. And it just looks awesome, all that hollow structure and the way it's gonna hit. See those upper attacks from there? It's once it hits you, you're probably flying off the stadium. I'm not sure if it really had that much weight to do that, but it looks awesome. Next up, we have another Gravity Perseus, but I think this is a rare one because it's like all golden and black. There's a couple of chipping off of the fade, but it looks still awesome. The black and the yellow, they kind of mix together. And then there's GB145, so that's another good thing because it's all transparent and all that. It looks really, really dope. And let me try the light. Let's have a look. Oh my dude, that is so satisfying. That is so satisfying. There's nothing more beautiful than the light coming through that Beyblade. That is really satisfying, guys. Beyblade isn't just like a competitive thing. It's like more like satisfying thing for me. I'm definitely sure it's the same thing for you. Like, you get satisfied when the Beyblades come and they spin. Oh, there you go. Earth Aquila. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's the perfect Earth Aquila I ever wanted to have. As it's got the WD, it's got the armored defense, it's got all the stickers, everything on there. So it's a good one actually. And I really like the way it looks because of that Earth Aquila. I think it might be a bit rubbed off on the stickers, but everything looks perfectly fine. Looks great, right? That's the beauty shot. Perfect. Next one, I don't know what this monstrosity is. I think it's missing the PC frame, but I don't know. It's a Phoenix. It's a Big Bang Phoenix. And then there's this thing, I don't even know what the name is, and it's not even having a tip. Let me see if we have something in here. Oh, problem solved. We found the tip. Let me put this on. Wait. There you go. That's the one. Yeah. Let me put this on, and there you go. The tip is on, and finally it's like at least it can spin, right? Without the PC frame though, but I'm not sure if that's gonna even spin properly. Anyways, next up we have Storm Pegasus. It's supposed to be the energy ring of Galaxy Pegasus, but I don't know. It's still a Pegasus, right? And the tip is a bit like used, but it's still good. And I don't know what track is that. I don't know if it's even 105 or what, but it looks okay. It looks like the regular Storm Pegasus without the track and the energy wheel. So yeah, I can probably use this in tournaments. And next one we do have is the favorite of everyone without the tool, not the tool, Lightning El Drago. I've witnessed this myself in the tournament recently, and this guy hits like a truck. Any Beyblader isn't out there that it cannot knock out. One hit, you're out of the stadium as it hits you perfectly. And this guy is like really dope, and I already have one, so this is like a spare one. If somebody wants, they can just probably message me and I'll probably sell it off, but it looks dope. And there's the successor of Lightning El Drago, which is Meteo El Drago. And this one, oh my god, this is so mint. Like, look at the golden parts of the bottom, and that's still intact. There's the tip, never used, fully intact. This Meteor Drago, if it's gonna work, if you spin this Meteor Drago, it's probably gonna drain every inch of spin because of it being so perfect that you can see. I've never seen such a mint tip. I first of all thought that tip was fake because it's never that long. I've seen all the ones that worn out and people use them like a lot, they're worn out. But this one, fully mint. Next up, this is a Beyblade. That's a driver. This is a Beyblade that you have never seen probably. It comes with a stadium, but I didn't get the stadium, I just got the Beyblade. It's Proto Nemesis, guys. Yeah, the Beyblade that can spin forever and ever, and gave birth to Diablo Nemesis, which is like king of everything and darkness and all that. But look at the tip. It's like a WD, but it's not like a WD, but it's still a WD. I don't know what I'm saying. It's almost movable. It's free spinning, and it looks really awesome. The shape and all that, it's perfect. One of the best pre-HWS bays that I can see. It's really heavy. I think it should be banned too. I'm not really sure. I think it should be banned. And then there's some spare parts again, which are like the Orion wheel. I'll probably gift this to someone if someone buys something from me, and I'll just give it away because it's no use to me. And then we have these spare parts as well. We have a spiral driver, which is all blue for some reason. I'm not even sure which driver comes with blue spiral on there. And then there's a Hunter. Oh, I think I dropped it. Wait. So it's a Hunter driver, which is never used. And what else do we have? Okay, a few more tracks and energy ring, a few face balls. Yeah, I'll give them away. But like gift items. Alright, so that's it for it. Let me assemble everything back. Alright guys, so this was it for today. I mean, it's a number of Beyblades that we got, and it's like a really long list that I couldn't even do the naming on this video because this video is already like 23 minutes now, and I just don't want to spend any more time on that one. I just want to upload these beauties. As you can see, they look so perfect, and everyone's gonna probably add into my collection. And I'm sure you can put a little like for that if you really like the video, because it's been a long time that I've asked that for you guys, to put a like on there. And I'm probably gonna open more boxes with a lot of Beyblades, so it'll be really tough. So it will be great if you put the like and comment and let me know how you feel. Till then, you guys have fun, and Yogi Instinct signing off.